Okay, this is a build that I'm pretty excited about. This build is much more aggro. The changes that I've made from the very last time I played was Thoughtseize became Stalactite Stalker, Ooze and Insidious Fungus become Barrogoyf, and then in the sideboard we put the Thoughtseize. So I take out two Grists, so I was playing two Grists in the sideboard, and I take out the third Force of Vigor and the backup Collector Oof. So why were those? What first? Why am I excited to play this build? So the cat has been very good. Oh, one other change. I took out the second Badland for a 10th fetch land. Okay, so why am I excited to play this build? Well, first thing is the cat has been very good, and fetch lands with the cat have been very good. So you play fetch lands and you grow things. Also, Stalactite has synergy with fetch lands and wastelands. So you're incentivized to play more fetch lands, and I really like that. Next, this is a Once Upon a Time deck, and I have three Once Upon a Time and more creatures. It says other 12, but it's truly other 11 because Grist, when it's in your deck, is a creature, but when it's here, it's considered a planeswalker. The cool synergies are whenever a land enters, you get to put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and then the second time it doubles. So Stalactite Stalker gets 1/1 counters, which is pretty cool. And it has this cool ability that I think I'll probably forget at a crucial moment, which is you can pay 2 and a black, sacrifice it, target creature gets X minus X where it's its power. Something like a Painter. Something like maybe even a white of the Reliquary, or maybe a Knight, or maybe a Reclaimer. Perhaps a DRC. Something that makes it worth it for you to spend 3 mana to turn this into a removal spell when it's pretty big is something. I like Stalactite with Bolt. I think that Bolt and Stalactite are often, like, it feels like you're doing the right thing. Another thing with Cat that I didn't realize is Amass 1, I think, puts a counter on the orc. So let's look this up real quick. Wanna pretty sure. So we have Amass. It puts a 1/1 counter. So this is unlikely going to show up, but the orc is the token is a 0/0 with a 1/1 counter on it. If you play a cub and then you play a land, this would become a 2/2. Then your second one would make it a 4/4. So it would grow it at a higher rate. I didn't think about this the last few times I've played Jund. Perhaps I missed it and may have had some more opportunities. The downside is tokens are a little bit more vulnerable to things like Brazen Borrower. Also, tokens don't have trample. This card here is really the big one, that when you give it 1/1, you have Menace, and you also have that other ability that could come in handy. I have not played Barrogoyf before. I've not had it in play. I've thought about it repeatedly, and this is actually one of the first lists where I really think it makes sense for me to play it where I haven't played it. First thing is Lifelink and Death Touch is really, really good. It also stops itself, which I've been seeing a lot more of these. It is a card that, like, when I run Knight of the Reliquary, I tend to run so many. Sorry. Yo, I sorry. Um, I got Costco guide in the middle of my thought. Good to see you, Star. So, Goif, I think in this deck, one, it has a really high probability of hitting a creature because there's going to be 27, kind of 28. Next thing is Death Touch and Lifelink. I think if you are pumping this card with Lifelink, that might really be a good thing. The other thing is when I play Knight of the Reliquary decks or White of the Reliquary decks, I tend to think like the best possible thing that you could be running at 3 is Knight, so why would I play anything else? Since this deck does not run Knight or White, I think this card could really shine. In my board, we're not running any more removal, so this is a very removal light deck. It's one of the things that makes me the most nervous about it. I think Abrupt Decay is in a decent spot right now. I could see that. I also think the Edicts are very powerful. Something like a game 1 Murktide is going to be very hard for me to deal with. A game 1 Knight of the Reliquary is going to be pretty hard to deal with. A game 1 Goif is really hard to deal with. So when you run Bolt and you don't have Plow and you don't have Fatal Push, there is a significant difference. Aeroblast has taken a little bit of a hit for me. I still think this card is great. I could see running 3 instead of 4 recently. The main reason why is the is Barrowgoyf. So typically Murktide was the fatty of choice, and it seems like Goyf is kind of now the fatty of choice. So running a Goyf to stop Goyf feels pretty good. Also, Grist can deal with some of that, but I think that would be the biggest weakness right now, is that the way that this deck is built currently, I don't have many ways to deal with creatures that are not boltable. And then the second thing that I'd be afraid of is something like in the Beans matchup. I don't have any Planeswalkers. I don't have Sylvan Library. I need to kill them. That's really my option. So, yeah. Okay, we'll get started here. Just typing in your song. For some reason, the video High Star up is not coming up. It says not available in my country, so I'm just typing in the song name into YouTube. Okay, here we go. Right. Also, I'm playing Fairy because Once Upon a Time. Okay. Jund aggro. Yep, that's the list. And we'll go. Shout out to Pasta for talking about Stalactite to me. I guess he checked out some of the Jund stuff and said, like, hey, I think Jund and I think the cat and Stalactite would play well together. And I agree. Let me know how the volume is. I have some different setup recently because I had some changes that I made to allow my collaboration with James work. So this to keep. It's got a turn 1 and a turn 2 play. Also, I don't die to oops. That is not oops. All right. I don't feel any bit bad about that. I'll play this. Maybe I'm being too much of a chicken shit here with these two. They are all in with the pedal, so Go theater. You don't want that. Stalactite. Okay. Go for Keen-Eyed Curator. Hopefully that's GG. Yeah, I like Summon a lot. Okay. So pretty lucky we happen to have a keepable hand that played Endurance. Yeah, I think that's the move. I really don't know. The concern for me at this point is the pivot plan. Like if they just play a Goyf, it's actually like pretty hard to beat. Well, that's a mulligan if I've ever seen one. Thanks for that request, iStar. I always like that one. Like your taste in music. Mull. Mull to 5. All right. It's this. Tough call. Keep putting the Goyf back. Yeah. Yeah. And I should be able to beat a 3-4. Might keep the... Huh? All of them? Afraid of a Goyf here. It just dies, yeah. Cat would be really good. There it is. Yeah. By Taiga? Would be Bowmaster to kill the cat? That'd be annoying. Yeah. think I'd just hold, maybe. Um, I don't think I'm gonna aim for anything. Okay. Okay. If I could draw a land or something, that'd be really good. Necrodominance? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I really didn't game plan for that, huh? I'm surprised they're attacking. Okay. Yeah. Can I beat that? Oh, no. Yeah, I got nothing here. It has to be exactly grist. And then I think I still lose. Alright. Well, we learned. Cats are good stuff here. I'm pretty sure I have nothing. Oh, I just revealed more cards. Uh, the Endurance did buy them a good amount of time. Glad to keep those in. Hmm. Take out the shitty cats. I think it's Wasteland. I think that's just mono black. And I think I bring in the oof. Maybe take out the Moloch. Oof. This is. Jeez. Man, this is rough. They keep 7. This is bad. Oh, I got a mull of 4. Alright, whatever. Pretty mad at myself. Yeah. Brutal. So it looks like they completely pivot off the reanimate stuff. And now I'm going to regret not having Maw Lock. Oof. So brutal. It's going to be like a really tough game here. And they just completely pivot. And now this card's dead. Oh. Alright, yeah, we're dead. I actually don't think there's any outs here. I could block this stupid thing here. But yeah, multi 4, just too few resources. Oh. Maybe? If there's anything that could do it, it's fucking this card. Holy shit. Yeah, this might just do it. What the fuck? This attacks for 4. Oh, I could cast a fairy too. Yeah, that's a good point. Life might have done it. Lifelink, Death Touch, shit's fucking crazy. I think I was supposed to do this first. Okay. Gets to kill the thing. Yeah, pretty good. Okay. So now I cast Orcish Bad Manner. See if I can get them to block in a weird way. I hold off. I think so. Shieldred would still be pretty rough, I think. Like Necrodominance as well. I had the Bowmaster. Goif is so good. I think I let them take it. All right. Wow. Yeah, it just I don't think there was any other way to win that. Lifelink, super duper good. Cat a little underwhelming there, but I you know, a top deck or two. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that card's good. That card's really good. It's so crazy having this collection. Like, you could just impulsively just put a card in your deck. You know, you just own everything. Yes, I can't cash out any of these cards, but like, you know, $10. Maybe if you trophy, maybe it's closer to 25 or something. I don't really know the rewards. Not gonna make or break my day, you know. Just only fuel my ego. I'm also one of those buy cards and never sell cards people. Yeah, we want Goifs. Who do you think you are? I am. I love that guy. It was like one of the weirdest Sports Center moments of this guy bowling, and every single time he's about to like approach his pins, like you know, with this ball, he's like getting ready to approach the lane. Somebody in the crowd is doing something. The camera never catches it, and the guy could have been making it up. Who the fuck knows? But yeah, he freaks out when he wins the tournament and says, "Who do you think you are? I am." So it's gonna be Elves, Spanish player, good player, and yeah, how this goes. It's tempting to take the Bowmaster, but if I had a turn one play, I would have done that, but I did not. Great. Cradle. Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay, no cradle. Very fortunate for me. So this is a good player. This is somebody who I think, like myself, likes to play more defensive. Turn a forest you control to its owner's hand. Yeah. I don't think Bolt's going to do much here. I think we just want to Go all in here. Second cat, green sun, zenith, that kind of thing is what we're looking for here. Probably second cat's the best one. Not that. Keen-eyed could become pretty big too. Keen-eyed. And then we'll get a taiga. And now this thing is going to be pretty big. It'll be a 8/8, I think. 9/9 on the attack. Instant land are the only two. So I think it's better to play the Outland Liberator. Instant land, yeah. Yeah. Be far off here. Cradle Huff, I think just does it though. Looking like it's going to be one of those kind of plays. Here's Natural Order probably. Yeah. Atraxa, okay. So we got a chance. Creature, land, sorcery, instant. Creature, land, sorcery, instant. Yeah. They could fetch. They Bayou. They white. Bog is worth considering. I hope they don't think about that. Green Sun, white, verdant. Green Sun, white, yeah, so. Okay. Yep. No, no scrib. I think that would have been the right call. I forgot about it. I think we math is for blockers here. Yeah. That is true. I think leaving that at 7 is fine. Thing is, I think they're gonna block the cat more likely. So maybe making this bigger is better. I think that was a big mistake on their end. Oh, yeah, I love this song. It's going onion. Hey, Matt. Last day. Enjoy. It goes by quickly. Reclaim it. Not very good. 9. Town gate. Yeah, I could do about that. Guess I'll just play this. Oh, cool. Which dragon? A World Gorger. Wow. Okay. Holy smokes. So probably a white here. Yep. 5/5. I think I just double endurance here. I don't even think I um target them because they can get their natural order bro back. So I just think it's just this. Say done. Orcish bad manner. Okay. Yeah, pretty close game. Well, then they can't block. Okay. Kind of surprised. Second gate. Okay. Well, then, not surprised. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to use the. No! Oh, that was so bad. Oh, shit. Shit, 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 shit. Oh, I forgot that, like, yeah. All right. I might still have this, but man, that was bad. Six. Okay, no attack. Probably should have attacked, though. Best draw here is like Bolt. Just play it. So bad. Maybe even should have attacked with the Bowmaster. Yeah, that does sound gnarly. Gristle, you don't see it too often. World Gorger. gonna hit Traxa. Oh, actually, let's hit Arbor first. Third Talon Gate? Yeah. The raccoon. It does. It's a big enough umbrella. However, it is always me that's getting wet. And Runcourt, I am worried that you are dead no matter what and eating a lot of clock. Maybe not. That is 8 mana. I don't even know what this could be. Okay. Guess did the math wrong. Whew. That was closer than I thought it would be. Yes. Can I graduate? That's at least what it meant to me at that time in my life. Yeah, that was crazy. I think because this is a natural order deck, we're gonna go with the Thought Seizes. I think there's only two obvious cuts here, and then I think it's probably the Endurance after that. It's like good but not great. Wondering if Goyf is worth it. They could stonewall that a lot of ways. I think it's probably better than the Endurance. Like shrinking a white of the Reliquary is like kind of cool, but no. I beat an Atraxa. That's pretty cool. Uh, yeah, this I think is good enough. Maybe the land was better. 3 Bowmasters. I think I should have taken the land. All right. Taiga. Go after the hierarchy here. Play this. Oops. Yeah. All right. 2 mana here. We attack for 2. Three, rather. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. I will be right back. Mustard! Yo, pasta. I'm playing the list that we spoke about. I got the stalactites in there. Went Once Upon a Time, and I went Goif. I'm him. I've been him. Um, yeah, yeah. I also still made room for the opposition agents, which probably just straight up won me that match. So pretty happy about it. I'll be back in like 1 minute here. Yeah. Cool, cool. Keep beating a another Green Sun Zenith player, but it's how it be sometimes. Hey, pasta. Thank you. What? Thank you. Thank you, pasta. Appreciate you. Thanks for the support. Oh shit. Funny too, I was about to read the description of his stream. I'm gonna try to just go into this blind. Song request. Here we go. Ooh, another good Alice in Chains one. Should be fun. It is Memorial Day weekend. I have tomorrow off. Feels good. I'm gonna hopefully get to play Mapson tomorrow in that silly format that I was talking about. The Legacy Mercenaries is what I've been calling it. Maybe Death Shadow? Hmm. Thinking. I mean, I think it's pretty clear, but you know, maybe Bolt. Wow. Okay. So that means Orcish Bad Manner is about to happen. Nice Bowmaster, bro. Bro be thinking. Oh. Stock up? What? What is happening? Oh my god, what the fuck? Helm? Stalker hasn't been too impressive today, unfortunately. But, yeah. Just a small sample, though. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Um, hmm. Thinking about Something like this. Maybe not the Force of Vigor. Then again, they probably run Leyline, so maybe no agent. And one other one. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Glad we came to the same conclusion there. It gives me a little more confidence. Maybe it should be the Once Upon a Time, actually. Try that. It's a lot of non-creature spells that I'm bringing in. And, like, these cards could be good. I just don't even understand what the opponent is doing. Like, you know, it's like Ancient Tomb, blue-black, Helm, stock up, yeah. You may be right. I can't read it. I just don't know enough about what it could be, to be honest. This is very disruptive. It doesn't have a clock, but this is like, you know, this will disrupt well. Huh. I don't even know what to do here. What? Fuck. If I take the brainstorm, maybe they'll ponder first turn, look for a land, and then I can. Like if I take ponder, they're gonna Thoughtseize me most likely. If I take Thoughtseize, then I likely get to Thoughtseize next turn. I don't even fucking know. I guess so. The next turn I go like take the Karn, maybe. Oh, sorry. I think there might be two in the queue here. Nope, just one. Your song. My bad. All right, Wasteland, best draw, probably. Vega. Ugh. So they drew these two. One of the brainstorms, one of the stock ups. Oh, cool. Someone just followed me on YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. Let's take the Karn. It's that or the Voidwalker. Maybe the stock up? I don't even know what to do. These three, it's either stock up, Voidwalker, or Karn. And I sort of think it's the stock up. Yeah. I have a 2 creatures. I could attack the Karn maybe. Could kind of consider racing the Voidwalker possibly as well. Wasteland would be great. Bolt is very good too. Guess I'll play this. It's bad because I have Cat though, but it's good because I have Surveil. So yeah, I think it's going to be this and the Karn. I could also get Dryad. Oh, I can't get Dryad Arbor with the Bloodstained. It's a downside about Bloodstained. Maybe it should just be more green fetches. This is a really edge case kind of situation, though. Karn going to 6 or 3. It's kind of cool when you request like an Alice in Chains song. YouTube just gives you like 2 or 3 Alice in Chains songs in a row. It's like you're getting some bang for your buck here. Yeah. That's value right there. Exactly. Good EV. Oh, yeah, we don't want that. Ugh. Yeah. You know when you feel like it wasn't meant to be? This is one of those moments for me, for sure. Holding the lance for Cat mostly. They can play a Karn and not take damage. Okay. Okay. Plus, yeah. So if I bolt Karn, they can't. Maybe I should have played the land last turn for the Dryad Arbor. Because this thing cannot block. Yeah. Love this band. 3. It's a lot of mana. Sometimes you have second bolt. Oh. Okay, well. That's still pretty good. Shit. Alright. Oh my god. Still have Dryad Arbor in the deck. Oh man, they're drawing something good. They're drawing really well. Alright, yeah. I think we're too flooded to have a shot here. Damn. Lol. Yeah, we are GG'd. Can't get Lattice because then I attack it. But like, yeah, we're in big trouble. I feel like we had a pretty good shot. The fact that my top card was Bowmaster is pretty frustrating. Leyline. Yeah. Cat. Goif. Too fucking late. Pretty unlucky. I think that was a little bit unlucky for me. I think game 3 would have been really rough though. Maybe some better stuff with Thoughtseize, possibly some different choices. I'm not gonna say I made bad ones, but that I think is the only agency I think I had. Oh, no. Fetching the Dryad Arbor earlier would have been more damage on Karn. That was the issue. I think that was the agency that I had. Maybe different choices with Thoughtseize. playing the Bloodstained Mire instead of the other fetch land. Yeah. The Thoughtseize, yeah, and I think there was a turn where I was used to my fetch lands all having being the same or all being equal in power, and Bloodstained Mire is the worst one because it can't get Arbor. And I think if I would have played that when I didn't want the gosh, um, Forest only card. So yeah, definitely could have played tighter. That is on me for game 2. Guess we just get endurance here because we don't know what they're doing. Yo, Kevin, good to see you. How you doing? Oh, we got the endurance, and they're playing combo, and they whiff with their duress. What the fuck? Okay, let's just play the Goif here, right? Everything's coming up Millhouse here. It's got to be the best one here. Yeah, perfect information, but fuck, like Goif is super good here. It's lifelink if it's Storm. If it's not, I might hit another Endurance or something, or a Keen-Eyed. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. So this will put me the deepest. He said deep. Uh, would that put it in the graveyard? Makes it bigger. This is 8. 7 rather. Say yes. And we will take... Does anything matter here? Let's get the Bowmaster, I guess. I don't know. I think I should have taken a green card, come to think of it. I don't think it's going to come up, but I think I was supposed to take any green creature. So we put this one on the stack. Look at them. Spoke happens. Bridge dies. Don't they have another one? Looks like it. Guess we die. Dread return. Thassa's Oracle. Yeah, they win. Yeah, we die. Okay. Pretty frustrating. Hmm. Tough call here. Is that or the stalactite? Yeah, would like that. Definitely think the deck is... I'm sick of having to put 4 endurances in every single deck. For that. Good. So Leyline of Sanctity would be pretty scary. Why I brought the ley lines in. Or the disenchants. Frustrating. All right. So they did a pretty big change up here. Um, Probably Charbelcher. Empty. Okay. Well, I don't think I could beat that. I took out the Goyf. Yeah, we're dead. Oh, that sucks. Goyf would have been my only chance. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, definitely Beseech in hindsight. Right, I just want to make sure I boarded out the Goyf. I did, looking at it. Bowmaster would not get me out of that. Nope. That was unfortunate. I don't study oops, you know, and I don't know how anybody would know the sideboard plan unless like that's like the thing this week, you know. I just figured it was going to be get a Charbelcher or something. But maybe I, you know, if you see Beseech and oops, you should know that. They did hit a second ritual, which was pretty rough for me. Torpor Orb, yep. So let's ramp here. Go by you, I think. Gotta think it's gonna be Dreadnaught. Um, the draw 3 card. Yeah. I think we still go aggro. Go Scythe Cat. Play fetch. That kind of thing. Unless this is Dreadnaught right here. Boots. Okay. I still think we wait. Of course. Okay. Land. No Drifter. Yeah. I could go Cat next turn if I'm feeling bold. I don't think I'll have time for that shit, huh? It's gotta be, gosh. Yeah, we just die. Right? There's no... Yeah, I can't do anything about the ward. Rough. Right. Force of Vigors. Pyros. I'm not too sure about Thoughtseize. We'll see if I have room. Wondering if I want Bowmasters. I do want these Thoughtseize, especially on the play. Maybe Bolt not too good. Could try Agent just to get lucky. Wait, what am I doing? These go there. Yeah. 'Durance. Yeah, 8. 12 bring in, 8 take out. Okay, that changes things. Yeah, yo Fox. Huh. Maybe 8 is too cute. I guess I'll keep it. Yeah, you're right, Saga. Stalker, probably. Yeah, it's more combo-y than I gave it credit for. I think this is keep. It's. I don't love it. God, pretty bad. We'll just take a fetch here. Just because we had double cat. And I don't think leading with Arbor is correct. Playing in the Stifle might be risky, but I doubt it. Oh, yep, we're getting stifled. No? Okay. Kind of weird that they did it that way. Wonder what they were playing around. Dark Ritual, Opposition Agent, or something crazy? Next turn, we can hit them for a lot if they give you the chance. Yeah. It's Saga. It's going to be a pretty explosive turn, huh? All right. Well, this should be my win, I think. Pretty hard to lose from here. Wait, do I feel any different about things? I don't think so. I feel like in this deck, I probably do want a third Force of Vigor. With the way this meta's been looking. At least these pairings. Collector Oof and against a Saga deck is probably okay. It's probably better than the other stuff I have going on. Yeah, I think Stalker is not a bad card, but I just think the pairings today were like not boding well for that. Just been like faster combo decks where you'd rather have the Thoughtseize. Yeah. Been looking really good. Barrowgoyf won me match 1, like kind of on its own. I'm gonna go close, but no. I'm gonna keep it and hope. Once upon a time. Corper. Yep. I'm thinking it's second fetch. Wow. This is a wild hand that they kept, huh? Take the brainstorm, I think. They drew a second torpor orb. Okay. Force, pitch, stress down, sure. I guess the force of will. A third torpor orb. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need some mana, so let's ramp. Go. Wow. Feeling really lucky here. Outland Liberator. And a land drop. Okay. Let's brainstorm. Guess we thought seize next turn. We'll take that Dreadnaught. And I'll leave the Arbor back in the event that I want to pyro something. Okay. Should play the boots here. You're gonna. Well, OBM doesn't do anything, but maybe it's the best bet. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, we got it. Cool. Another 3-2 with the Jund deck. Goif, very good. Stalker, didn't see it enough and boarded it out a lot. A lot of unfair matchups today. Position Agent, very good. I think 2 of the games I could have possibly won that I lost. The one against Harain where I didn't fetch a Dryad Arbor, I didn't use the right fetch lands. I think I could have won or been much more competitive that game too. The store or the Oops matchup, seeing Beseech, and just not having the knowledge about what that could mean. Yeah, I think it was a pretty awkward keep by them. I think they might have kept 6 or 7, and all they had was an Ancient Tomb and a Torpor Orb. I do think that was probably loose. I can't speak to the deck construction or anything. But yeah, that they got pretty unlucky too. I think they went 3 or 4 turns without drawing a land. The way it be sometimes. You don't like Stalker. So the thing is, I'm a firm believer that you want 12 proactive 1-drops, right? The 4 Zenith, the 4 Hierarch, and then 4 something else. Thoughtseize might just be the card. But I wanted to try Stalker because of the synergy with the fetch lands, the wastelands, and Cat. Because you put counters on this, then you get double some counters. I think it was worth the experiment. I don't think I'm too convinced yet. A 3rd Force of Vigor would be nice. I'm not sure how I'd fit it. I think the main thing is I would like to see even more bans in Legacy, obviously coming from somebody who's playing this deck. I just don't want to have to always have 7 graveyard cards in my sideboard. Or like 7 total, you know, like 4 endurances and like 3 fairies or something to have a shot, you know? 6 or 7's like pretty much the number you want to have. So it would be nice to not have to always do that. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'm hopefully able to play some games with Mapson. I'm gonna build, I think, 3 more decks. I'm gonna build a Astrolabe deck. I am going to build a Loam deck, and I think I have one other one I was going to build, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, I mean they could go slower and like get rid of Atraxa as an example. The fact that Gristlebrand has been outclassed is it's kind of wild. I didn't think that would happen. I'm not saying that is enough, but you know, I think the same way I think a lot of cards have died for Daze's Sin, I think a lot of cards have died for Entomb's sins, you know? Yeah, that is true. I wonder if Bowmaster was never printed, if Gristle would have been the still around more, you know. The Mercenaries list here that I'm going to have for my games with maps in are these. So Mind Twist is going to be legal for this format. We're adding Mana Drain. We're adding Skull Clamp. So I think those were like the three ones that I was. Oh, and Survival. I don't know how to brew with Survival. Mind Twist, I'm probably gonna build like I think that Astrolabe deck with Snapcasters, I might throw like a Mind Twist in there. Well, actually, I don't think I can because I'm gonna play 4 Astrolabe. I have to do something. Okay. Yeah. Yo, GG's earlier. Um, the gosh, the pivot plan to beseech. Do you think if I see beseech, it means like gosh, empty and stuff like that? Like I didn't even have the imagination at the time. Yeah, I think you guys are right about Vengevine and survival. I I don't know how to build it. I'll put it that way. Same with breach. Like I don't know how I would do that. Like I have a Jeskai breach deck built with 4 sagas, and I think that's where it would start. So no idea really. Okay, all right, cool. So I feel a little bit better about that then. I was kind of counting that as like I'll call it a misplay or like a a lack of studying is where I was like, you want to be introspective after your losses and kind of say like, hey, what could I have done better? And if that really is just like a you thing and it hasn't caught on yet, or maybe you're just trying new things out, seeing if you like it, then you know, just that's the way it is. So no fault of my own. I could sleep a little easier tonight. Um 2010 for survival, Vine Hollow maybe. Yeah, I don't have my talents. I'd say are I think I can build a good control deck. I can build a good like Maverick deck. I could build a cool monkey deck. You know what I mean? Like this is just like Ragavan, but like having the imagination for how to use Vengevine and survival. I think like if somebody handed me a list, I could probably pilot it, but I don't know exactly how I would build it. Yeah, especially empty isn't even in my previous trophy list. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I actually, not that I think the likelihood of me winning that match was very high, but I had where's that Jund aggro. I boarded out my Barrogoyf, and that would have been one of the few cards that, if I did the arithmetic, might on turn 3 have been enough. I'm not sure though. Turn 2, yeah, but I couldn't get it out turn 2. Turn 3, maybe, depending on how big it would have been at that point. Yeah, game 1 was rough. I don't think there were any choices that I made that I regretted in that one. I think Goif just didn't yield me another copy of Endurance or a Collector Oof or something like that. Um, so that was just or a keen-eyed curator, something like that. Yeah. Just got there. But yeah, I've said this, the more I play, the less I study. It's almost like you have a finite number of like caring and ambition. And when you only get to play like once a week, I think with your like free time, you're more willing to like go on Goldfish and study and be like, ooh, what is Hoops doing these days? And you're getting ready for your once a week, your LGS has a tournament, and you're just so excited to play. I think having MTGO has made it so that I could kind of play whenever I have like free time, like 3 hours to spare, which is like on average like 2 to 3 times per week for me recently. It used to be a lot more. So yeah, I think I a while ago I would have been better educated. I would have played less, and I don't think I would have been quite as good at the game, but I would have been better educated as to what the possibilities were. So I'm more willing to kind of kick myself when I lose to something due to lack of studying. But in this case, it was like study all you want, unless I'm somehow able to hack and look at your screen or your deck. There's just no way. But yeah, GG's. Um, Lost the two combo decks, beat the fair decks, I think. So that's about what you would want out of a Jund deck, huh? Let's raid Harane. I'm gonna build some decks for my thing with Mapson. Hopefully Mapson is free. That would be cool. And good luck in your league and then next few games. Thanks for coming in. CD Newland. Okay, let's raid Harane. Yeah, you as well. Thanks. Right. This streamer here, if you don't know him, very good content creator. Been probably the most consistent legacy streamer on Twitch outside of maybe like Tony at this point that I'm aware of. Just frequently creating good content. Ah, shit, I'm on my way out. But good seeing you, Rock H. Um, Hopefully, you'll check Harane out, and that'll give you your MTGO fix. I'll see you later.